This is a sneak peek of the Combat Machete DVD. Viewer discretion is certainly advised. This is not for the weak of heart or stomach. You're going to see a few techniques. Everything was shot in infrared, kind of set the pace as what you have to work in at nighttime. But the techniques are very clear and very easy to understand. And they're very definitive. So let's get on with the preview. Here in slow motion you see, we're going to tag that leg as well. That brings him in tight to you. Get the sharp part of the blade in his body, holding it tight with yours, rotating and cutting. And then finish it off by attacking the back of the head and or neck. Passing through, coming around, literally gutting the person, and then finishing them off. And here we're reacting to a downward cut to your head. We are doing what this called as an umbrella block, letting the weapon slide past us. We're checking it right there. As you can see, I'm getting my hands on his. Restrike might be sufficient. You might catch a collar of a flak jacket or something else hard and protective. So coming back with a 1-2 slice to the main computer of the body, the head, the neck in this case, is always a good thing. It helps to stop the aggression immediately. If you're looking for an absolutely non-lethal fashion, when you came in and stopped that arm like that, depending upon the veracity of the attack, you actually may lose that arm altogether. But you still haven't killed him. But in this case, there's no doubt that you will have dispatched your opponent in front of you. Notice as he attacks, I actually pinned his foot briefly, and we'll see it again. What this is all about is you're damaging that arm significantly on the inside, and then coming through, checking it, moving around behind your opponent. You'll be placing, again, you can see I'm checking that arm so it can't come back at me. Bringing the blade right up to the throat, and I'm hooking my elbow around the dull side of the blade in the back of his neck, creating a triangle choke. And it's really not much of a choke because your blade's literally going to take his head off. Notice how when he's coming in, I'm striking and stepping at the same time, pinning that foot so he can't leave it. Pushing that arm away, but can't come back to get me. On the elbow side closest to the body, coming right around and orienting the sharp part of my blade into his neck, hooking with my elbow and my hand. You can use a sawing back and forth motion to dispatch your opponent at that point. If someone else was going to attack you, you could literally hold the body there to slow any rounds down you might need to. You can't make much noise either. If you need to be totally quiet, you take them down. Now here the attack comes in and you're coming up and underneath it and coming around and literally taking the body apart. As you come up underneath, you damage the leg as well. So you've cut the arm and the leg. That allows you good entry. You pull it in tight close to you on his left side. Keep the pressure tight. Use your body and swing around, and that will literally cut him from the spleen to the liver. Here in slow motion you see, we're going to tag that leg as well. That brings him in tight to you. Get the sharp part of the blade in his body, holding it tight with yours, rotating and cutting, and then finish it off by attacking the back of the head and or neck. Passing through, coming around, literally gutting the person, and then finishing them off. Now here we're reacting to a downward cut to your head. We are doing what this called is an umbrella block, letting the weapon slide past us. We're checking it right there. As you can see, I'm getting my hands on his. I'm redirecting that force, coming right around and attacking the large muscles of the lead leg. That's going to slow him down dramatically. And then flowing through, clearing, and cutting one side and then the other. The technique called banda y banda, side to side, which of course opens the stomach cavity.